Alright, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I have done like over 50
Adequate.
clears of mostly the top side, as you can see, but I've done some bottom side because I was just trying to finish quest lines and things like that. But yeah, so this is a more endgame focused build because you need certain keepsakes and whatever. So this won't help you if you're early into Hades 2. I just want to say that right away. This is for if you're just trying to farm fast runs. You can see I've beat runs top and bottom with every weapon aspect, and I'm just going to show the setup that I use pretty much every time. And yeah, I often get 15-minute, or I guess sub 20-minute clears up top and like 15-minute clears on the bottom very consistently. And yeah, obviously that allows you to like get stuff like this, and then you turn all these in, and then you can buy all the stuff from, where is she? So you can buy all the decorations, and then over at the pub, you can level up your rank. So I recently just hit the max rank, so I can't really show you. But basically, you need a lot of those like commendations or whatever they're called. So the first thing that we're going to look at is the Arcana setup. So I'm just going to go over the stuff really quick. I like this, this isn't, I have a couple different setups. So on this run, I'm actually using the Sister Blades, just because that is the one that the game is wanting me to use. That's the highlighted one. So that's another thing. Always use the highlighted one because you'll be getting gemstones, and then those turn into the little ghosts, which you can spend on decorations and leveling up. So yeah, I don't really use the Omega moves on the Sister Blades, so I don't worry about it. But on something like the Twin Flames, these ones, I often do. Like, you're kind of always using it. So it really just depends on the weapon that you're using. That's why I have a few preset loadouts. But one that is extremely strong is this one that I've been running. So this setup is kind of the best all around because your Omega moves are faster. You deal plus 30% damage to foes in your cast. You have extra health and magic. Your casts make you impervious. You restore. So I don't really need that one, but you need all the Arcana in one line to get, just let me see here. Yeah, so to get this one, and that will make your boons stronger. And this is kind of the best row to activate everything in my opinion. You have a 15% chance to deal critical damage with each move in an Omega combo. And then this one is really, really strong. While you have less than 100% of your magic, your attack and special deal 50% damage. So if we go down to this one, yeah, again, I don't care about the Omega moves, but it's really important to have that. And then there's one, you restore 10 magic every second. Again, on the Sister Blades, I don't need that, but on something like the Umbral Flames or whatever they're called, you definitely want it. So this one is the strongest setup in my opinion, but it's the most dangerous, which I will get to in a second because we don't have... We've still got the 3 Death Defiance, and when I do these runs, I often don't even use a single Death Defiance. Where is this one? After you exit a location, restore 5 health. So I actually don't have that on this setup, which can be risky. But on this one, I do have it on there because I don't need the Omega move. But that 30% faster Omega moves is really good on certain ones. So yeah, basically you're just gonna have to pick sort of what works best based on the weapon that you're using. So like I said, for the Sister Blades, we're going with this. But for the best all around, if you think you can survive without the restoring 5 health, this is pretty much the strongest setup you can get. So I'm just going to... oh yeah, your Hex charging automatically is also very, very good. Take no damage the first 3 hits for Guardian encounters. That's amazing for staying alive. That's obviously very good. Every 5 locations you get through, you get more health and magic. 3 Death Defiance is just a nice backup to have. And then you have 3 chances to turn your minor find into a major find. That comes in very handy. Any boons you find have 50% chance to include legendary or at least rare. That's very, very good. And then any boons you have 15% chance to include epic blessings, so they'll just be really, really strong. So you'll see like how strong this build is. This is all live, as you can tell. It's just me rambling. So the ones that you don't need to worry about at all, like sure, 300 coins is nice, but 5 is a lot to pay for an Arcana card. And then altering your locations and all this fate stuff, don't even worry about it. And the keepsakes that I'm doing, you don't even need that. And then obviously you don't need strength, because we have Death Defiance and we never really lose them in this run. Like you'll see, it's extremely strong. So we don't have the Queen, but it would be nice to have, but yeah, we just don't have it with this setup. So honestly, this is like pretty much the best all-around setup, but because we're using the Sister Blades, I'm just going to tweak it slightly, because again, we don't need the Omega stuff. And we don't need to restore magic. It's actually bad to restore magic. Like, that 5 is worth it for certain things, but it's literally bad to restore magic with the Sister Blades, because when you restore it, you're losing out on that 50% damage from the Huntress. So that is kind of Arcana over and done with. So then what you want to do is start with the Jeweled Palm while at the Fate's Whim. So Fate's Whim is when you're not doing any... So, see, it says it right there. This night, you have had 0 of those, whatever that symbol is, and avoided Olympian summoning keepsakes. So the Olympian summoning keepsakes are basically any of these. This will guarantee one of these people comes up. So what you do is do Jeweled Palm. This gives you +3 level, and this is active through the entire run. And then you do Calling Card while at the Fate's Whim. You can rarefy Olympian blessings up to 6 times this night. So obviously all my keepsakes are leveled up. That obviously makes it stronger. So if you don't have them leveled up, honestly, level them all up and play with them all. But once, like I said, you're just trying to farm efficient runs, this is the best way to do it. You want the +3 first, and then we're just going to take pretty much the best options available to us. And then in the next one, you can rarefy the blessings. This is really good for Hermes, because he doesn't have levels to his keepsakes, but you can rarefy it, which makes his stuff way stronger. And then in the third one, you've got the metallic droplet. You move, strike, and channel 20% faster for the next 300 seconds. So this is available for your whole third region. And yeah, basically you're just gonna get 20% free DPS because you have 20% faster striking. And it helps you move faster. So if you go to the underworld and you're in the name's escaping me, but basically that forest, where you fight Cerberus at the end, you have to run around a lot. So this is going to make you move 20% faster. So it just helps you get through that region quicker. But anyways, so this is our third keepsake. And then the final keepsake is always Lion Fang. Deal +50% damage, but lose 5% of this bonus after each encounter. So by the time you're getting to, I guess, the final boss of the underworld, you've only done maybe like 6. So you're going to still be doing like 20% damage. And the top boss, I'm not sure where it's at. I didn't do the math, but there's not that many encounters to get through. So you're still probably got a little bit of bonus towards the end, but this is just what I use. You can use whatever you want on the last encounter, but it's really these 3 at the start, and especially this and then this. That's the most important. I actually used to use Calling Card first, but then I realized it's actually better to have the +3 levels through the whole run, because you're getting so many boons, especially up top at the beginning. So they're all going to be +3, and then you just take the rarest one available. Not always, if the rarest one's kind of crap, but you just go with it. And then for here, I just have like one time one on, just have one skull active.
Heading up.
But that's just what I do. So I don't usually play on my PC. I've been playing on Switch, so bear with me if I'm a little trappy, because I'm not used to this controller compared to, I've just been playing it handheld a lot. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. So let's see. I like this one. It's especially good for Typhon, the final boss, and we can level it up nicely. So we'll start with that.
Together we shine.
So what we're gonna do right away is use that. Unfortunately, I didn't get behind the house for that backstab damage. But yeah, so we use our throwing blades right away, just so that we can get that 50% extra damage from our 1 Arcana. And then, yeah, you want to take out these houses first and foremost, because they spawn more enemies.
Get him, Golly.
Oh, I didn't go through the companions, but we have Golly. I'll go through what Golly does in a second.
You'll help us tilt the balance in our favor, won't you?
So we get Zeus. They're all rares. So for something like the Sister Blades, Blitz takes time to activate. So Blitz is not very good for Sister Blades, so we're going to go with Thunder Rush. It could be decent for your special. And then, yeah, Golly, Leaps in Harm's Way. So they're going to block damage 3 times per region. So that's 12 instances of damage that this thing will just straight up block. Plus it gives us move speed and dodge chance and more resources. So the resources are also good for getting that currency so that you can like level up all your decorations and stuff. So Aphrodite is really good keepsakes. So what you kind of always want to start with is this one. Well, you don't even have to do this one, but if you're going to do it, start with it, because then you'll have that bonus for like every room, so it will just help you longer. So that one's pretty good, 20 coins per location. Corrosion on sight is excellent, especially the Sister Blades. They're not amazing for taking down armor, so I'm actually going to go with that. But yeah, we got really good options there. The coin one and that one are both really, really good. The next thing we're going to do is the hammer, the Daedalus hammer. Hammer upgrades are really, really good in this game. Hopefully we get the backstab damage one, because we're already dealing with that. So here we get really lucky. We get Heracles. So this is like a free 140-ish. We'll see what we get. But we should get right around 140 points, maybe 120. Depends if we take out these targeting fast enough. So we're up to 80 points already. So this will help us when we go to Charon, obviously. You can see our Thunder Rush coming in nicely because I do just dodge quite a bit. So we missed one there. Maybe we'll get this one. Yeah, so 120, 140. I think at 140, he kind of stops targeting people. So like 140 is pretty much the max you can get. So that's a really good start. And we got the one I was hoping for. Wicked Onslaught is also really, really nice, though. So I'm actually going to take that. Again, just because I'm thinking of the final boss, and you can't really do the strike from behind on Typhon. Either of those options would have been great, though. This one's just a little... The other one probably has more potential. This one's just slightly easier to activate, right? I really like... Oh, I thought that guy was dead. Oh, and then I used the Golly charge. I literally thought that enemy was dead. Yeah, always go in these side houses. You can see I got 100 coins from that side house as well. And then we actually have another one. So Poseidon... Oh, wow, we're getting very lucky. Poseidon is really good because you can get C-Star. If you can get C-Star in the first place, it's great because, yeah, you're just like swimming in currency for the rest of the time. So I've got 4 remaining. So I'm thinking I don't want to do Hermes because I don't have the Zagreus' blessing yet. So we're going to do Hestia and Hera and 2 Aphrodites. So we're just going to kind of go in order. Hopefully we can get special causing Scorch. I actually really like that one with the like throwable attack that we have. Oh, and another reason I went with Wicked Onslaught for that plus 20. I'll tell you in a second.
For every cauldron that you boil, that's my flame working its own magic for you, dearie. So you...
Okay, so unfortunately, these were all really low. I actually really like your cast Inflict Scorch. It's 85 every second. We are just going to go with Flame Flourish just to get our special out of the way. That's going to increase our chances that we get the attack boon from Aphrodite. So what I'm hoping to get is the cast from Hera. That would be ideal. Honestly, Hera's attack is really good because it causes bind, or hitch, I should say. So then the enemies will take shared damage, which is really good. You also see I took the initial enemies out first before blowing up that thing to spawn in the shades. That's just so that I can get that second wave of enemies down quicker.
A subtle art, and therein lies its strength. Easy to disbelieve. Or...
And you've noticed all the guys... Oh, yeah, so... Oof. Damn. So it's really hard to turn down an epic attack. So that's 105%. That is going to be very, very good. And it's kind of our best one. So that's just the way these things go sometimes. So I am going to take that, even though I was hoping for Aphrodite's boon. Like I said, I was hoping for the Hera cast, so that I could just drop a cast, and then I'm dealing even more damage. But 105% damage, you'll see we're going to roll through this pretty quickly. Oh yeah, so the corrosion on sight, like I said, I've been getting it in every room, because I went to her first.
You know, gorgeous, you're fortunate you got your mother's vest. Of course, your father always had a certain something too. Why, come to think of it...
So what I'm hoping for... Damn. So this one is good, but again, we don't even want... We really don't want anything that we can't control. Zeus's is really good, because we actually have to intentionally pick it up to restore our magic, so that's the one I'm going to be going on for him. So we're going to take Shameless Attitude, but there's one that actually increases your base damage, so I'm really hoping I get that from Aphrodite in the next one, or Cast Inflicts Weak. So we should get lucky on this one and get one of those two. We'll be really unlucky if we don't, but that's just the way roguelikes go, right? Or roguelites. Oh, I was going to grab this, but why am I hitting triangle to grab it? So there, Hitch did a little bit of damage. Cast Inflicts Weak. Again, we're not really ever using magic, so Heartbreaker's useless. So yeah, we're getting pretty unlucky here.
Beautiful.
But Aphrodite will be showing up more throughout the run, so we could still get that one that just increases base attack power if we get lucky. This, oh, we didn't get our attack. That's extremely unlucky to not get your attack. We'll go with Thunder Rush. Actually, that was probably stupid to go for, because Zeus does have an infusion one that just makes all damage do 50. So sometimes it's not even worth leveling up your lightning attacks.
Barrier's down.
But anyways, we've got 400, so let's see what Charon's going to give us. It's Hera. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for Aphrodite. Let's see. Definitely want this one. Shameless Attitude. That's the one where our health's high, yeah. And there we go, 115%.
Feeling fine.
Do we bother buying that? Probably not.
I know.
Gotta hand it to you. I've been sleeping like a bee.
So we use our stuff, cast that, make him weak, and then get backstab damage, and look at that. And that's, like, if we had Aphrodite's attack boon, we'd just be doing that much more damage, right? So the reason I wanted the cast is because you can also do more damage to weak enemies if you get lucky with an Aphrodite boon. So I'm really hoping I get that one at some point. Like, if we can get lucky and get some Aphrodite boons in this run, we'll be doing really well. Dodge that. So yeah, our damage is still really, really good this run.
My claim.
Like 115% plus we have that Daedalus Hammer that's increasing our base by 20.
Maybe I
So
should
now we switch to Calling Card, and now we're going to hope for a Hermes Boon. So this is really good. Because it's not getting delivered for 8 encounters, those normally cost 125 for a random and 150 from Charon. So to get that for 75 is really good, so we're definitely going to buy that, and then we'll just wait the 8 encounters. And then the Centaur Heart at 125 is actually kind of a ripoff. because that's just exactly what it costs from Charon, so we're not going to do that. So we're sacrificing a little bit of single target damage on this run, not having the Aphrodite boon, for group damage, because our Hitch will be doing damage to other enemies. So then, if I get lucky with my next Daedalus Hammer, which would be in the next region, I could get the one where your final swing from the attack does 300% damage, and I really like that one. So we're going to go with Hermes right away. Hopefully we can get the attack speed boost. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing that I didn't mention, but I'm actually throwing my cast, which I don't like that, but that is from... Where is it? Howling Soul. So that is just because we start with the your mother's card. So we're gonna take Hermes.
Stop timing yourself anymore, and it breaks my heart. Not really, mind. Just find your speed, but still, want to know how fast you are? There's only one way to...
And we actually did get it, Nimble Limbs. So Quick Buck is also absolutely incredible. I freaking love Quick Buck. So yeah, we could rarefy either of these. That would be 50% bonus gold. So that is just going to allow you to buy so many more things. So it's going to make you so much stronger throughout the thing. But we're actually going to just take Nimble Limbs and go with that better attack speed. So basically we're getting 25% faster DPS because of this. So that's going to be nice. But both of these, so we got really lucky on our Hermes ones.
Haste.
Normally, honestly, I'd take the gold, but I'm just trying to show like how strong the build I can make. It's basically like damage now instead of damage later. And there, so here we have that one Arcana, so we're gonna actually be able to change this to a different boon. Hopefully we get coins. That would kind of be ideal. Oh, and we're getting what's his name? Daedalus' son. But anyway, so that's really nice because now we're gonna get a free boon. There's Golly blocking damage, which is good because we have Shameless Attitude from Aphrodite, so that's just going to allow us to do more damage. Taking my sweet ass time here, can't seem to hit anything. There, we took some damage, unfortunately. So we're gonna transform this. Oh wow,
On my authority.
it's actually an Olympian boon. Hitch effects deal more damage might be good, or gain rarity. So I'd gain rarity on both of these. I don't have the water and fire yet, but I'm actually going to go with that. It'll just help me in the future.
I like this routine we've got going here, Melly. I feel like I could keep
Icarus,
doing this
right.
forever. We've become ruthlessly efficient. Don't even need to chit.
So this will actually improve my damage, which is really good. Or this would give me 2 random palm slices, so it would upgrade boons. I'm actually going to go with this just because I'm always curious to see how it upgrades it. So Wicked Onslaught, where is
Off he
it?
goes.
So it took us to 30 power from 20 power, so yeah, now we just got that much stronger.
Faster.
Either way here, we couldn't go wrong. I'm a little low on health, so I just wanted the health. Just taking out the most threatening guy first. Those guys blowing stuff up pretty quickly.
Pushed it far enough.
Oh, this is really, really good. Oh yeah, and because I'm using the one that I made specifically for Sister Blades, I am getting 5 health per like every room that I clear. So this one, Aphrodite, is fairly easy to dodge, but so is Hestia. We're gonna go with Hestia just because I think Aphrodite is even that little bit much easier to dodge. We do send out a special pretty much at the start of every time, so that's good. But also Flash Fry will really help us with just ad clear, so I'm just gonna go with that. So we've got a pretty good ad clear build here, with still really good single target.
Misunderstandings as can veil the beauty we so often don't appreciate enough.
So Aphrodite, I've got 2 different ones that I could get that will help me greatly. So I'm hopeful that we'll get that.
She wants a fight, does she?
Oh, damn, she did get behind me. So I used the Golly charge, dodging Aphrodite there. Or not dodging Aphrodite. Like that needs to quit launching. See, then that guy does the slam, so I'm gonna brutal, man. I'm going very slow. I said Aphrodite was easy to dodge, and then I can't freaking dodge her at all.
Now let's just simmer down and still the beating of our hearts. I'm not.
Damn, that's really unlucky. So we're gonna go with this because, yeah, more health is actually really quite needed right now. But we don't need that extra magic. We're also gonna take our
This'll be over soon.
extra coin. There you can see corrosion on sight, really handy for those shields. I've done it where I've had 100 coins, but 98 is really, really good for
Take
one of
me
those
away.
treasure chests. Oh, this is really nice.
It's quiet.
Oh, that's exactly what we needed. That is really, really good. And an Olympian, but see, this one's 150 because it's delivered after 2, so that's not even a good deal. So we're just gonna not go with that. I'm hoping for the one that makes you bigger. It's going to increase our attack power and our health. We actually really need health right now.
Oh, I ought to have some sort of salve, potion, or poultice here that suits you very.
Hey, we got it. So that's definitely the one we're going with. More damage, more health.
You were all grown up.
What have I done?
So yeah, we're getting really lucky. We got that free fountain right into... Oh. So there you can see the ad clear coming in handy, plus the explosion. We do not need magic whatsoever. So when they have their shield, they won't stun. But then when the shield goes away, they will take stun damage. So like they stagger and they can't attack at all. Definitely just go with attack. So that's nice.
Here you go.
In the
Oh,
name of
come on.
Hades.
Give me one of the ones I've been looking for. Dude, we are getting horrifically unlucky from Aphrodite. So I guess we just go Broken Resolve. Because again, we're not going to really be taking advantage of the Heart Throb ever. And we don't want this because we actually want to keep our magic down.
That was my boon.
Proper upbringing activated. So that's that one I had bought earlier. So now my Rupture Ring is upgraded and my Flame Flourish.
See that, Golly?
And we got 485 going to Charon. So hopefully we have a Centaur Heart and an Aphrodite boon.
The foremost ship.
I have arrived.
Oh, we're going to get it here. Yeah, this is the exact one we wanted. Now it's not going to be taking up a spot in Aphrodite's selection. And we won't ever really have to actually pick it up to restore our lightning because we don't care about that. So I guess we'll just go with that. Oh geez, we're already here.
Thank you for
So
your
yeah, we're
service.
flying through this. Like I said, that was actually, we got a lot of good RNG this run between getting Heracles.
So maybe I can't kill
Getting
you, Trouble,
Icarus.
but I sure can try.
So again, we come with that. She's gonna move. We just run. Oh man.
Change Here comes my favorite part.
So yeah, there's the Zeus boon on the ground there. So we're just not gonna pick that up. Taking damage. That's brutal
Come
by
out
me.
now.
That means I've used up my 3 guardian hits already. I'm just gonna hope she comes to me. Yep, perfect. So we're gonna drop that move on her.
Damn it.
Oh my god, and then I accidentally surrendered.
Die!
Oh god.
Die!
So yeah, this was a really bad Ares fight.
For it. No, come on, wait.
Not good, but we do have a fountain, so we'll get close to full health.
Again.
We should get full health. I'm like 60 low.
Solid ground.
I love how they make your little avatar bigger as well when you have that one upgrade. Yeah, okay. So now we're going with Metallic Droplet. Like I said, that's just going to make me attack even faster. Mystery Boon for 125. That's right on the verge, but we'll take it. And hopefully we just get some coin on the way so that we're good for when we reach Charon. Oh god. Normally they're not this close. What the heck? Screwed up there. Using a Golly charge. Usually they're kind of up here. Definitely take the Daedalus Hammer all day.
Auto watches.
So if I get another Aphrodite boon, I should get one of the two that I want. I want the one where you deal more damage to weakened afflicted foes and the one that increases your base damage. So Skulking Onslaught is definitely what we want to go with here. So yeah, now we're doing huge damage from behind. Again, we don't need magic, so let's upgrade this. I actually really like upgrading this one because you can make it do damage in a larger area, so it makes it way more forgiving, and then it just does more damage as well. So obviously very nice. Call in Zeus. Used another golly charge, not
Grow
great.
strong under the
So
stars.
yeah, damage in the higher area. Oh, and we've got the Hestia, so we're just gonna go straight to her. Those are actually all perfect upgrades along that
Hestia
path
shall be
anyways.
notified at once.
We're gonna take health, especially to get a little more health because of that one Aphrodite boon we picked up. It means Hestia right away. Standard. Very nice. Hopefully they spawn on me here. Yep, Hestia. Go away while they're doing that crap. Oh, he's grabbing my resources.
We turn up the heat.
Try to let that take those guys out. Not gonna move.
Special delivery.
Delivery
We
arrived.
meet again.
Zeus. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. So that's not even going to help us with our rush anymore, and that's like the only one we have. So we're just going to use Divine Vengeance, and we might as well rarefy.
No getting used to that.
Divine Vengeance is actually really nice for the final boss. That's a little expensive for a Centaur Heart. The other ones we don't need. So we're just going to save our coin for Charon. We are going to use Hermes again. Maybe we'll actually get that coin one that I passed up on last time. Obviously, it would have been better to take that in the first one because I'd have been getting bonus coins throughout the whole run. But I wanted to take the guarantee, because there's no guarantee it'll show up again, right? So I wanted to take the guarantee at the time that I was going to have that fast attack speed. The reason attack speed is so nice for this is because that final swing of your attack does a lot of damage. So you can just get through your combo faster. So this is really crap. So we're just going to go with hard target because don't really need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that because we're not using them. Those are really nice in certain builds, but not this one. And we're going to rarefy it, because why not?
And we're off.
So this isn't the final Charon one. I think we do have enough coin that we might as well go here. Maybe we'll get Aphrodite. I don't really want much from Queen Hera.
Oh, there she is.
Snuffed Candle's really nice. Perfect. Now I kind of feel stupid for using all my rarefies, but we'll definitely take Snuffed Candle. That's great for the final boss. And then just take a power up, Flash Fry. Okay. Again, we do not need magic. So this is so nice. I mentioned the corrosion on sight. It's excellent on this boss. See, and now he's stunned. He's not going to attack us. Super quick, and that corrosion on sight was a big reason.
Beast. What a threat.
Your strikes emit chain lightning. This is massive. So now air quality would actually be good because that's going to take these from 25 to 50. But we're going to take this one right away.
Right.
That is the perfect boon we could have got there. Unfortunately, we're getting magic. So here's where having one where you could change it might be kind of nice. But we adapt. Save our Hera for right now. Or Hestia, I mean. Those guys. Oh, what? I thought he was dead. That was my mistake. So took some damage there. That was done. Got some magic. We'll go up just because you get a free slam. So you basically get a free kill. I don't have my damage boost yet. So yeah, those chain lightning, that's really nice. And now if we get another Zeus boon, hopefully we'll get that one that takes it to 50. And we'll be laughing. So we're going to transform this. definitely do the attack damage.
What's good here?
Mystery boon for 100. That's worth it. And then this is the end. Guaranteed Centaur Heart would be nice, but... Oh, yes, we played our coin perfectly. Okay, give me one of the two. Jeez, man, I'm getting so unlucky. See, like, I'm not even worried about that, especially this late. Like, it's going to do it for just a few encounters, but it's not even really going to help at the boss that much. So I'm just going to do this.
This one.
Yeah, I'm getting really unlucky with these Aphrodite boons. There's 2 boons that I could be getting that would help my damage immensely. Hopefully I get it before the final boss. They'll help our damage on him big time. Big damage. So now our marine thing is charged, so we're going bottom, bottom, top.
Incinerate.
Weaken him. Get lots of damage on this one. There we go. Now we drop that. Stand there, hopefully. Big damage again. So middle, top, bottom. So middle, bottom, bottom, top, middle, middle, bottom, bottom, top, middle. Use this just to get my slam back a little quicker. Ah, damn. Ah, come over here. Oh, that was lucky. He just went in. I hate when he stands in his flames. Like, go away, bro. What are we doing here? I was just playing safe.
It's as though my wounds are healed again.
So yeah, not really a god run on this one, but I mean, like I said, we haven't even really come close to using the Death Defiance. Got 54 coins, so we're not going to be able to use... Oh,
Side flora there. Thanks, little one.
So now we switch to Lion Fang from Heracles. That's probably worth buying, honestly. Just for the final boss.
Time to go.
So hopefully I can get those 2 Aphrodite boons before the final boss. We'll see if we get lucky. And maybe that Zeus boon that takes us to 50 for our Chain Lightning. If I could get those 3, that's all I'm really wanting for the final boss. If I could get those 3 between now and the end, that'd be really good. These guys didn't have shields, so again, they're not really going to attack me, so that's nice.
Can't hide from me.
We'll do our fishing.
And caught. It's a storm gullet.
Grab
Serpent
this,
scales.
and we're gone. Pretty easy room so far. We're taking Zeus. We're hoping to get air quality.
You're one of Typhon's bigger children, aren't you?
These easy backstab. As I
Now we're cooking.
bring your ass over here. I messed that up so bad. But it happens.
Children can be such a nuisance, so they say.
Air quality, air quality. Yep. Ooh, but this is also nice. Chain Lightning deals more damage and bounces up to 3 times. So we're actually going to do that and hope for air quality later. Just because it was epic. Like, we could get it again, but it may not be epic again. some stupid damage there, but oh yeah, we get so much health back because of that one Aphrodite one.
Got you this.
Here it comes.
Surprise!
Yes, so the one-time Scorch, that's really, really nice. So we will take that, because now every time we throw our flames, it's just going to add 190
Flame
Scorch
of the
just
Hearth.
immediately. And we kind of lead off with that in a lot of attacks. So we'll definitely need that. We don't need the larger area anymore. Wait. Oh, and that's amazing for the final boss. So that was well worth
Such
buying.
terrifying might.
We might as well just upgrade it. Oh, I just missed 3 gold things on the exit of that. So we got the tail, which is actually unfortunate. The eye's a little easier. The tail's easy to avoid, but...
Say we turn up the heat.
Pretty good tail, all things considered. That took 1 hit, but...
See you again shortly.
So the problem is we don't have a lot of money to spend. More power, definitely. Okay, that's interesting. Don't need the bigger area, so we can do that, I guess. 100 power. Oh yeah, that 3 blast is nice.
Darkness guide you.
Yeah, only have 300 coin. So this is what I was saying. Where that Hermes boon is nice. So we're definitely gonna take this.
Greetings to you.
Maybe we get air quality? Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're missing 2
A boon
great
awakened.
Aphrodite boons. Which is too bad. Well, we can get this. Probably take, yeah. Take that. We're gonna do that. So we're rolling in with full health, full shields. Air quality with the lightning strikes. Yeah, this should be a pretty good melt, honestly. And we can weaken every time, so he's gonna hit for less damage. We're just gonna stand in there and just go for it because we have all the damage bonus. I think I did see the word backstab there. So maybe you can backstab on the boss. Alright, so I still have 1 volley block actually. Oh.
Damn you.
So see, like I said, I just stand there. Because we do have the,
We've done this before. We shall do
whatchamacallit.
it again.
Lots of times, I'm not even getting hit. But yeah, we've got the Death Defiance, so we might as well just go for it. Oh, and I have not even been using my slams. So we'll use one of
Take
those.
them all.
Thought that might push. Get the other one. See how it's charging up on its own? That's what the part is. Get hit by that. So we're gonna use the Death Defiance, but it is what it is. Right here, yeah, we're just gonna stand in, keep doing damage. We call this in, we get the Hestia burn one more time. We get that double strike. Use another Death Defiance. The Divine Vengeance was proccing. That we got from Zeus. It's really all about speed, right? When we're not going for no hits. We're trying to get through these runs as quick as possible, and health is a resource. As you can see, I used my health as a resource that I had. We didn't actually pick up hardly any Centaur hearts that whole time, right? Because we had the Aphrodite boon, which was giving us more hearts, and then we got that Circe level up to give us 15% more health. But that was pretty much it. So yeah, I'll just go through the build quick. I mean, if you watched the whole thing, you saw. I don't know why. Oh, and I still had a rarify that I didn't use, which was stupid of me. But, yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, like, snuffed candle. So the Aphrodite boon I could have got, if I could have rarified it, you can get up to like 24, 25%, or 27% more damage on weakened foes, and every time I was shooting my cast, that would weaken the boss, so then I would have been doing even more damage to the boss, and that's all your damage. So my Hex would have been doing more damage, everything would have been doing more damage, but I didn't get that one, and I didn't get the one that increases your base power, but it makes you prime magic. Again, that's perfect for this build because we're using like no magic. And like I said, I took that one, the Ionic Gain, just as a sacrifice because it wasn't going to increase my magic unless I picked it up. But then once we took it, it's not showing up in the other Olympians selections. So there's just things like that that you can do to mitigate RNG. And then I can't go over to it, but I'll just mouse over. So this right here, that's that thing that you level up. So this is called Unseen 1, and it takes a ton of materials to level up to this. And you can see we barely took any damage throughout the whole run until Typhon. But like I said, health's a resource. So we used 2 Death Defiances. We still had 49. So yeah, that Chain Lightning was actually doing work. And then our attack obviously was the bulk of our damage in that whole run. So anyways, I hope that gives you some ideas on how to, yeah, just get through rounds of Hades very quickly and easily. That was just over 15 minutes.
Yet none perhaps shall know of it, save for the Princess of the Dead and her grandfather Time, and you, and I, and whosoever else shall hear my tale.
But again, I got pretty lucky on a few. I think I got like 2 fountains throughout that run, where lots of times I don't get any fountains. So yeah, sometimes you just get some easier rooms than normal, but that corrosion on site definitely made some encounters go that much quicker, right? Because you're able to just take down the armor quicker, which takes down the enemies quicker, which gets through the rooms quicker. And that's what we're all about, like I said, is just being quick and efficient, because you want to get through those. And sorry, I meant to go to this one because it should show the time. So yeah, 1504. I was doing those. 1531 on that run with Aspect of Eos, a 13-minute run going down low, and that's all using generally that same setup. I did go through all the Arcana. Again, just pick what's best for your weapon. And then for these, as you're spending the money, always go to Psyche. Again, this is at the end when you like have everything. So go to Psyche, and then what you do, is you come over here, you turn this stuff in. Always make sure you're planting your flowers as well. So then you plant your flowers.
Live and thrive.
And then you can turn those in. So then when we come over here, your Psyche. What's the button? Sorry again, I'm used to the Switch. Oh, this is buying it, sorry. So yeah, I would just use these ashes to buy a bunch of Psyche, and then you come over here and you turn in that Psyche, recycle all, so I can get 1935 for that, and then the gemstones 1500 for that. So right there I'm at like 3700, and by the end you need like 5000 per upgrade for when you're leveling up like that Unseen 1 thing. And then yeah, you can trade all these in. So yeah, you have lots of resources near the end of the game, and just turn them all in for those kudos, and then that's how you can decorate everything. And yeah, just get through it really, really efficiently.
It'll be worth the wait.
And then yeah, every run you do, you're getting more Psyche from that, you're getting ashes throughout the run, this and that, or not ashes, but whatever this purple one is. And then yeah, you trade it in for resources. So that's how to do things super, super efficiently. Video went longer than I thought, but that's because your in-game timer is not the real-life timer, because I always like listen to the dialogue from the gods and whatever. But I will cut it there and stop rambling. Like I said, I'm 50 plus runs in a row without failing, and lots of times I don't even use a Death Defiance on the boss because my builds are actually so strong that I'm just pushing him to the next phase before he can even really get damage in on me. But that run, like I said, I was missing some things that could have made it stronger. And still, it was a 15-minute fight. So, yeah, you just kind of play the cards you dealt. But that's the reason I wanted to make the video, is to show that, like, you want that... you always want to start with your mother's boon, because it gives you... I just want to show it one more time. Jeweled Palm. So that's one from Hades and Persephone. So gain a random Hades blessing as well. So sometimes you get his Gigoro's dash or whatever. So it marks enemies and they take 30% damage, and that dash deals damage. That's the best one to get, and you get that right from the start of the run. So you're like super powerful, and then your boons all being +3. And then, yeah, sometimes they're rare, sometimes they're epic. So if you're getting like an epic +3 attack, which is what I got on that run from Hera, yeah, you saw how quickly we like killed the Cyclops, right? Like our damage was cooking right from the get-go, and that's all because of our Arcana setup and our Keepsake setup. So when you do stuff like that, it's gonna make your runs really easy. So like I said, finally, I'll stop talking. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps. Have fun in your runs. I will have a review on Hades 2 soon on my second channel, so subscribe if you're interested in that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.